Well, I'm showing right at the top of the hour. Hello, good evening, everyone. Janet Legere here from beautiful Calgary, Alberta. And I got to tell you guys, it has been a phenomenal day today. We've had some horrendous rains here over the last few weeks. We've had more rain than ever in the city. It's been really quite phenomenal. So it's nice to see the sunshine today. It's been a phenomenal day, and it's awesome to be here with all of you guys. How's everyone doing? Just a quick check-in with everyone. You want to check in with me, guys, and let me know how you're doing? I've got my video live today, so we'll keep it live for now, as long as I don't get too distracted by it. You know, I was checking my hair and making sure I look all right. It's frustrating, you know. It's much better when when I'm not in video, because I don't have to think about what I'm looking like or what I'm saying. And yes, we are recording tonight, Trent. Hopefully, I have mine on, so hopefully it's working. And I think Don is recording. I do see him in my text chat, I think. Oops, went too far. Yep, he's there. So, well, thank you, Brent. Appreciate that. Everybody's doing great. All right. Well, we have a great call in store for you, or I should say I have a great call in store for you. Last week, how many of you, not last week, on Tuesday, how many of you were on Joel's call on Tuesday? He talked about a winner's mindset. A millionaire's mindset is actually what he talked about. How many of you were on his call? It was awesome, wasn't it? He got very passionate. I remember he was actually in tears at one point. You know, he was talking with Mike, and you know, I've known Joel for a very, very long time. He's a fellow Canadian. I've been working alongside of him for a number of years, and I have a lot of respect for the man. He's one of my mentors as well, and I really enjoy working with him because he just, you know what? He is who he is. He's not hiding anything. He's not making it fake. He is who he is, right? It was an awesome webinar. And so when I was thinking about what I was going to talk about tonight, because I usually like to gear my webinars based on whatever Joel's talking about the night before, and I thought tonight I want to talk about how your core commitments can build a winner's mindset or a millionaire's mindset. And you know, winner, millionaire, to me it's the same thing, right? You know, for some of you, millionaire may not be even the right term, because maybe you're not looking to make $1 million. Maybe you're not looking to be a millionaire. But let me tell you something. Even if you want to improve your life just a little bit, you need to have a millionaire mindset. That's right, Joel's the real deal. Would you guys agree with that? You don't necessarily need to be, or to have a goal to create $1 million legacy. That's not what this is about. $1 million mindset isn't about, a millionaire mindset isn't about $1 million. It's about a mindset. It's about having the right mindset so that you are doing the right activities every day, so that you are creating the results that you want in whatever you're doing. That's it. So tonight we're going to talk about how the core commitments that you're doing here every day build a winner's mindset. Sound good? Winner's mindset. So how many winners here? I see the room is still filling out. How many winners are here tonight? I just want to check with everybody. How many winners are here? How many winners? Just put no if you're not a winner. Okay? Otherwise, you know. How many winners? Come on. Come on, how many winners? Yeah, I would hope everybody. Goodness gracious, if you don't all say yes, why are you here? You are all winners. Now you just got to learn these daily commitments and keep that winner's mindset. And we're going to talk about that a little bit tonight, okay? This is I've Janetized what Joel talked about. That's what I like to say. Are you all familiar with the core commitments, your daily activities? Anyone new here this evening? If you're new, let me know. We're going to talk about these very briefly this evening. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail of the core commitments, but I will talk about them. And and I'm going to make time at the end that we'll go into desktop sharing, and I'm going to go into Facebook, and we will do the core commitment together. Okay? Oh, Baron, wrong page. Well, when you're on my call, I post the link in here. So there's no reason to go. But I know how easy it is if you're typing it in because it's Joel F. Therien. And some of us miss the F, right? So are you all familiar with the core commitments? 4 times a day. We're going to talk about them. How many of you are familiar with it? Just a quick yes or no. I want to see if we have any new people here. Oh, you went and searched. So we have a few new people here. But most of you are a little bit familiar. So for those of you who are new, I'm going to make this really simple for you, okay? Because it is. We don't need to go into a long, drawn-out description of what these core commitments are, because this is not hard. So, number 1, and we'll do this together. Maybe we'll go and do this together before we even talk about our mindset. I don't know. I think we should better talk about our mindset first, yes? Yeah. I think all of you out there, everyone, you and 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 you, everybody, we all need, all of us, including me, including Joel. Joel will even say, every day he has to work. It's not work, but we work on purpose to create that winner's mindset, to stay focused, to stay positive, to expect what we want to happen. Isn't that what a winner's mindset really is? You do things with the expectation of results. Right? I do things because I'm very passionate about them. I expect things to happen because of that. I expect that if I continue to do this, I'm going to create magic. I know that. I create magic every day. So, core commitments. Number 1, we got to go to Joel's fan page. And we're all going to go and do this together. We might do this. I know that Joel said there was going to be a new post there, so we'll see if there is. You're going to love a post on Joel's fan page. So let me get the link for you. Hello, Joel. I know the recording is following me, but that's okay. All right, so there's the fan page. So we're going to go and you're going to find a post on the fan page and you're going to love the post. You can like it if you want. Okay, but when you mouse over, you can actually love the post. So why do you want to do that? Because it helps to increase the reach. Now we want to do that here. You want to do it on your own fan page too. I want you guys to think about something tonight, okay? I really appreciate that you're doing these core commitments every day. Who's doing it every day? You may not be doing it 4 times a day, but who's doing it every day? Doesn't take long, does it? Doesn't take long to go there and like and comment and share. We're going to do it tonight. It takes like 30 seconds. Doesn't take long. 4 times a day. So have you considered applying this technique everywhere on Facebook? Hello. Go to other fan pages and comment on their posts. Comment on other pages. Become recognized out there. People are going to start to see your name everywhere. Don't go out there and post your ad and post your link everywhere that you can. That's not what this is about. This is about going out there and engaging an audience. This is about doing this the right way, with the winner's mindset, with the millionaire mindset. Comment. Say something meaningful about the post. Some people just really aren't quite getting this part, okay? Can you find groups with us tonight? Jeanette, if we have time, I did that last week. If you guys look, I'm pretty sure the updated file is in the shared file folder. With the training videos, I have all the training videos up there. And last week I went through and when I went live, we did that, okay? But if we have time, I'll show you briefly how to find groups, okay? They're pretty simple. Facebook makes all of this really easy, some of it. Sometimes you have to really look for things, but for the most part, the basic stuff is right there. The commenting, all right? Say something meaningful. Like Dawn says, the idea is to say something in your comment that will entice your followers to ask you about it. It'll entice them to comment on your comment. And that's when you start engaging people. Don't get afraid about that, okay? I don't know, is there anybody here who's afraid of engaging people? Of actually building relationships, of having conversations? I know some of you are, okay? But the truth is, by doing it this way, it makes the engaging so much easier. Trust me, people will start to follow you. And you're having fun, that's right. You're right, Donalyn, you're having fun talking with everybody. You know what? When you start to do this the right way, you're going to find out that it really is a lot of fun, and you're going to start to understand the process that we're doing here. And I really want you to take this and apply it to everything you're doing on Facebook, everywhere you go. Apply the idea that the whole concept here is to engage your audience, to get them to respond to you. They're not going to respond to you if you're just posting ads. All right, so you can take this concept and apply it everywhere. Now, sharing. You want to share the post. That's how we get more reach, is because we're all sharing those posts. We're sharing it on our own timelines and our own pages. We're sharing it elsewhere. That's great. Now, there is a protocol. If you're sharing it on your own timeline, by all means, include your fan page link. Okay? Include your link. Make sure you do. When you're putting it on your timeline, include your fan page link, okay? But when you are sharing it elsewhere, don't include a link. Just share it and say, and when you share it, just like when you're commenting on it on the page, when you share it, make a comment about it. Why are you sharing it? I mean, there's got to be a reason you're sharing whatever you're sharing. So say something about it when you share it. Does that make sense? Because I want to make sure that you guys really understand this part of when to include your URL, your website link, and when not to. Okay, so I get just a quick survey of the group. Yes or no, you understand this concept of including your URL only on your own timeline or your own page, nowhere else. You don't post links in other places. You could, I mean, if you're posting an ad in a group or something that's designed for advertising, that's a little different. You could post there as well. Have you ever thought of that? Have you ever thought of sharing one of Joel's posts in an advertising group and encouraging people to come and look at your fan page? Think about it. It's better than putting an ad, isn't it? You know, Melvin, it is considered spamming. It's considered rude. It's just bad manners. And the whole point of this is that we want to engage people and build relationships, right? Agreed? So here we go. Here's a real life example. How many of you saw this post earlier? I was so excited for Bonnie. I've known Bonnie for years. We've worked together. Is she on tonight? No, she's not. She's really busy working. She works for time, looking after her in-laws' dogs and looking after their houses, and so she's back and forth and running all over. But you know what? She's very committed every day to doing this, and she's starting to see the activity in her business. She's starting to see upgrades. She really and truly is. And so today, if you go to Joel's page, you're going to find a post about congratulating Bonnie for making things happen because she's starting to see sales in her business. There you go. So Trent already saw it and posted. I hope you all did. These are exciting things. These are things you want to share on your wall. But what I want to show you here, I just want to grab this pencil, is right here. Okay, right there. So when you go to the page and you see the post, do you see how you can like it right there? You can click that like button. But what we want you to do is click that heart right there. Because when you mouse over the like, you get a menu comes up and you can, thumbs up. Maybe you want a thumbs up. That works too. You can love it. Maybe it's something sad. So you want to put a sad face. Or maybe angry. Maybe something made you angry. But there's different faces. But you know what? On these posts, we want love. We want to spread the love. We want to click the love button. That's what I always like to say. We're going to click the love button. Donna said, I shared Bonnie's a couple times now. She's awesome. She is awesome. You see her in the Facebook group, in the Pure Leverage group, all day, every day. She's, she's a moderator there, so she's approving your posts. She's posting in there. She's posting in the, or not posting, but she's liking and commenting and sharing Joel's posts on the fan page. She's doing this and she's making it happen. And I know she's making it happen. We talked about it last week. She's averaging 5 leads a day, and I think that that's growing. She's everywhere, Rahima. That's right. You see her everywhere. It's like, oh, there she is again. Just take a glass of water. I don't know if you can hear the kids out yelling. There's a playground area not far from us in our back area here, so there's kids are out. It is summertime, so if it gets a little annoying, let me know, and I can always shut my window, but I kind of like it. So here is this post with Bonnie, and you can see that I commented and I say, way to go to Bonnie. You are showing everyone it can be done. Okay, that's a pretty simple post. I didn't have to write a book, right? But I made a post. And I shared the post on my wall. So I clicked the share button. I shared it on my timeline. Just where the like button is, there's a share button. I click that. Now you get the option to comment. You can just share it directly, or you can comment, share it with a comment. You can choose to share it on another page. I also have a fan page, so I could have shared it on my fan page. But I chose to share it on my timeline, and I said, I'm so proud of my good friend, Bonnie Waters, for this great accomplishment. Well deserved. And then I posted it on my page. That's it. That's all I had to do. I didn't include my link here because I didn't think that that was appropriate. Would you agree? Tony, all right, here we go. I'm going to get you. Here's the fan page. There you go. That's the right page where you're going to go. We're going to go there live together in a little while. Because I think there should be a new post up there. I know that Joel was going to have a new post up at the top of the hour for the call so that we could all go live and do our little commitment. All right, so we'll do that in a little bit. The second part of the daily commitment, so 4 times a day. Let me back up a second here. There's my mind. Whoops. Okay, 4 times a day. You're going to find 4 posts. So 4 times a day, you're going to find a post. You're going to find a different post on Joel's fan page. You're going to like it. You're going to comment on it. Write something. Use your head a little bit. Okay, come on, guys. Don't just go, oh, great post. Write something, okay, that is applicable to the post. And then share it. If it's applicable, if it's appropriate, include your link when you share it on your wall. Now, the second part of the daily activities is to go to the fan page. So let me just see if I have the fan page up. Nope. All right, we'll get the fan page up. Just a minute. Bear with me. I'm just, you can't see this, but on the recording it's going to show, on my recording it's going to show me searching for this. So there's the fan page, or I mean the group. So if you're not a member of the group, you want to join the group. That's number 1. And then every day you want to go there, and because members can post, your post has to be moderated. It's moderated, or it has to be approved. But every day you go and you make a post. So you can upload a motivational picture. You can post a quote. It's supposed to be something motivational, something encouraging. So it's not a place for you to advertise. It's a place for you to post something interesting. All right, maybe some congratulations. That'd be a great place to post about Bonnie. So there's the group. Once a day, you're going to go and you're going to like and comment on a post in the group as well. All right, so you're going to post something, and you're going to like and comment on 1 or 2 or however many posts you're inspired to like and comment on. You can't share the posts from a group, but you can like and comment on it. Now, what that does, why do you want to do it? Because it engages the members. How many of you feel very welcome in the Pure Leverage group? How many of you really enjoy going there because it's very positive and motivating? I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Remember mindset? Mind, right here. We got to keep a positive mindset all the time. The idea with the group is to get to know each other, start creating those conversations. Trent says, I didn't know we were supposed to post as part of the commitment. Yes, we are. You're supposed to post in the group as well once a day. So here's a post by Bonnie. This says it all. Right people, right place, right time. Okay, put your hand up if you believe right now with GVO and the fan page system, Pure Leverage, the whole system here, that you're in the right place at the right time with the right people. It's an awesome group. Yeah. Where do you find pictures to post? You can go to Google Images and just search for images and copy them and paste them there. It's pretty easy to do. All right, so here's a post by Bonnie. You can go there, you can like it, you can comment. See right here, you can click the like button right there, or you can click the love button, and you can click there to comment, and you can write your comment right there. Pretty easy stuff. Now, we understand the daily core commitments, right? So how do these daily core commitments help you with your mindset? Let's talk about that, okay? Because for me, at the end of the day, it's about the right mindset. It's about having a good time here. I talk to people every day who are so stressed out, when I approach them, they say to me they have so much to do they can't even keep up with it. Does it count against you if you don't post and just like and comment in the group? Rahima, I don't think it counts against you if you don't post. But we encourage you to do that. All right, it gets the activity going. It helps people get to know each other, but I don't think you're penalized if you don't post. All right. So let's talk about your mindset, because I talk to people all day, and every day I'm connected with people who say they've got too much going on, they're overwhelmed, they're confused, there's just too much. Is there anyone that feels that way? That it's like there's so much to do. There you go, Donalyn. If people are having a bad day, you end up having a conversation and you cheer each other up. That's what it's all about. Yeah. But you guys all know people who are overwhelmed, confused, and the truth is, number one, that's a mindset, okay? If you're overwhelmed, it's because you're telling yourself you're overwhelmed. It's because you're not taking the time to learn this stuff. You're not treating this as an education, because it is. Trent says he's still confused about some of the tools. That's okay. The tools. That's okay. You might be confused the rest of your life. It's not going to stop you from building. Right, Trent? You can be confused to no end and still be building. Now, structure, you're right. No structure of your time. You need to structure your time. Curtis says he needs to quit his 40-hour-a-week job. Then, Curtis, invest an hour a day doing these commitments. And take this information and apply it to everything you do. Now, the rich take action. Remember, Joel had his talk on Tuesday. The rich take action, the poor wish and hope. Everyone here has a millionaire mindset, or you wouldn't be here. Now, sometimes it drifts off, doesn't it? Sometimes we forget. Sometimes we're not feeling as confident as maybe we could be. Well, the new fan page system really helps you with all that, because it takes all that worry away, because it really is that simple. But I can tell you, when you take action every day by following the core commitments, and you believe that you will see results, you will. How many of you right now, and this better all be yeses, believe that if you follow these commitments, if you do what we're teaching here, now remember, it's more than just liking and commenting. You got to be sharing, and you got to be sharing your URL. You got to do more than just count on the company feeding your system, right? But how many of you believe that if you do these things, if you're consistent with this, that you'll start to see results? How many of you believe you will start to see results? Good. What do I mean by your URL? Your fan page website. Rahima says she's already seen results. I have too. I get sign-ups every day just from doing my few commitments every day. All right? But it's about being consistent. Okay? The rich see that if something worked for others, it will work for them. Yes? I mean, I'm a firm believer. If it works for me and I teach you to do what I do, it's going to work for you. It works for Joel. If he teaches you to do what he does, it's going to work for you. Yeah? Okay? The poor don't think that way. They think that, you cheated to get there. They must have cheated. Guys, we all started from something. We all started here doing things. And sometimes we make things work. And when we do, we teach you. So, yeah, duplicatable. That's what you have here. Something that's duplicatable. Know in your heart that this process works. The leaders are showing you it works. You saw the results there with Bonnie. Bonnie is one of our leaders. She's following what we're teaching every day, and it's working for her. Remember, what's the commitment? Is this going to happen in a week? 2 weeks? Are you ready to commit? Joel asks for 3 to 6 months. I'm asking you, no, Joel's asking you for 60 to 90 days. I'm asking you for 6 months. How many of you are willing to commit to this for 6 months with a positive mindset, thinking, I know and I trust that if I do this and I learn to do this really, 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 really well, it's going to work? Well, I hope it would, because I can promise you, if you do this for 6 months, you're going to be making money. You're not going to stop. And remember, you can apply this to every aspect of your business, okay? Not just the fan page system. Now remember, the rich don't need all the answers. Trust me. I get an idea, I'm gone. Any other doers out there? The poor won't need all the answers. I'll get it. I'm gonna do it, but I need to know about this first. Okay, well, I got to make sure I have all this. I got to have all my ducks in a row first. Got to make sure everything's there. Whereas the people with a winner's mindset, they don't wait for that. They just run. So let me ask you. There's a lot of you here who really don't quite understand how all this Facebook process works, do you? You don't understand it, do you? That's a yes. Say yes if you know what? You kind of get it, and you understand how to do the strategies, but you don't really understand what's happening how is this going to create people for you? Really? How's that work? I don't know. I'm just going to trust them that it's going to work, right? I don't know all the algorithms. I don't know all the programming behind it, but I do understand the activity that's happening. And I understand that if my name is out there more, people are going to see me as an expert. People are going to, if I start having conversation with people, if I start commenting on what people are saying, if I start engaging, and even if you're new to this, you can still engage. It's okay. Just do the activities, and in time, you're going to see the flow, and it will make sense. You don't need to understand it to make money. Okay? It's just like traditional MLMs or even regular GVO really can be considered an MLM. They can be complicated compensation plans, right? And I know so many people who spend weeks, sometimes months, studying the compensation plan. I don't. I know that if I get active and I sponsor people and I build my team, I'm going to make money. The same thing is true here. If you follow these steps, you're going to start to see results. If you start to see leads coming through your Facebook system and you follow up the way we've taught you to do, you're going to see results. You're going to get people that are going to follow up and upgrade. Right? We don't have to know all the mechanics. We just follow what other people are doing. That's right, Jim. Do the work and get paid. But, this is a little different kind of work, Baron, because this kind of work, leverages the time of other people, because as you start to build a downline in your group, remember, you're getting paid on their efforts, right? Surround yourself with like-minded and successful people. What better place than the Pure Leverage group to find like-minded people that are willing to help you, willing to work with you? What better place to surround yourself with winner mindset people? Baron says, I've made millions in networking. Awesome, you're in the right place. Then you understand the concept of, that's really what you're doing, isn't it? When I say engaging, you're networking. That, don't be afraid to ask a question, because I can promise you, you look tonight, we've got 96 people in the room. If you've got a thought going on in your head and you've got a question in there, I can promise you there's at least one other person that has that question and isn't asking. Okay? Ask the questions. That's why we're here. Your daily core commitments and your mindset. All right? Get around like-minded, successful people. Well, that's your fan page and group, right? So you need to be around like-minded, successful people. You can do that on Facebook, and you can do that here. Look around the room. How many of you have noticed the people that are responding in the text chat? Just put your hand up if you've noticed. Not everybody responds in this text chat, right? But have you noticed that some people do? And how many of you are starting to see familiar names? People that are here every week. You're starting to recognize certain names. There's people that you've seen on the fan page. They almost seem like friends. Guess what? That's what's happening. They are friends. Self-educate with books, audio tapes, online courses from successful people. Follow the leader. Joel gave you lots of resources where you could go find courses to take. If you're a member of Pure Leverage and you're upgraded to the VIP, you have lots of training you have access to, but there's tons of training available online. You know what? Go to YouTube and type in a motivational training or whatever it is that you want some training on, and listen to a YouTube video. There's always stuff out there. You can always be increasing your education. Self-education is everything. Don't fall back into the same old patterns by asking a loved one their advice. Oh, please, I so many people tell me that, their family think they're crazy. My family gave up about the thinking we're crazy a long time ago. They know we're crazy. They're okay with it now. But no, I never asked them to get involved in our business. It depends what it is, but very rare. Not until we're in doing things. If it's a product I want them to use, then I'll let them use them. If they want to buy it, great. But no, they're not involved in the business. Focus on your team here at GVO. Focus on doing this. Focus on finding people who want to do this. Isn't that why you're here? So that you don't have to bug your family and friends? Of course. That's the beauty of the internet. You never have to bug your family and friends. They're going to come and bug you. And then repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat. Do your daily activities every single day. Commit to making this work. Make it work for you like it works for us, because it works. Does anyone here doubt that it works? I hope not. All right, we got our core commitments and we have time. I'm going to go into desktop sharing. How cool is this going to be? And we're going to go over to Joel's fan page. There we go. Can you guys let me know when you can see me? I like that I'm recording it here so it records exactly what I see. You can see me. Excellent. Don can see me. That's good because he's recording. So, all right. So this is the Pure Leverage group. All right. So there's the URL for that. I'm going to get it and put it in the room again. Here we go. And so in the group, you can come in here. So here's Bonnie's post. Yep, this says it all. So here I can love it. Did you see how that happens? See, I can just click like. I can thumbs up, but when I mouse over, See how I do that when I mouse over? Up it pops. I can love it. I can ha ha ha. Wow. Oh, I'm sad. Angry. I love this. And I'm going to say this is definitely the right place and the right time, and these are definitely the right people. There we go. All right. Now I want to go over to Joel's page. Okay, so how do you find Joel? You're going to go here because I know it's Joel F. Tarian. And there it is, 88,000 likes. Like 3 weeks ago, I think he had like 20,000. And I just want to say here for the record, and I'm going to come back in the room in a minute, don't you just love the new header on this page? Yes, 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 yes. I know you do. Love the new header. Much better. All right, so we're going to come down here. There it is. Perfection creates procrastination, paralysis by analysis. That's a poor person's mindset. Make sure your worst enemy is not living between your own two ears. So what are you thinking about? So here we are. Let me come and I'm going to give you the link. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. Because I can bring this up and how can I get the link for the room? It's right there. Maybe I can get the link address. Let's try this. Let's see if this is the right address. So let me know. I'm just going to click on that and see if it takes us to the fan page. And yes, it does. So that was the right link. So there you go. So there's the post that's up there today. Oh, it loaded the whole thing. That's okay. And now I'm going to come here and I am going to love this post. So I'm going to wait till that loads up for me. I'm going to love it. Now I need to comment. So I can either click on this comment link or I can come down here where it says comment and just write a comment. Make sure your worst enemy is not living between your own two ears. Check in. Oops, check.
You're not in desktop sharing.
Oh, I'm not in desktop sharing. Okay. All right. Thanks. See, good thing I have Dawn here with me, hey? So I'm not sure where I lost you, probably not that long ago. I'm going to go back over to Joel's post. And I'm commenting on his post. So I already loved his post right here. And now I'm going to comment. Check in regularly and with your own thinking. Choose your thoughts carefully and on purpose. Happiness is a choice. There we go. Alright, so that's my post. Alright, so I've commented. So I want to see all you guys. So right now we've got 22 shares. 41 people have liked it so far. So I'm just going to close this and come back to the main one here. Because we can refresh this. And I can keep an eye on this post. Alright, so we're already out. It's got 23. And we can check on it in a bit. So what you want to do is come here and like or love it. Now, I also want to share it. So I'm going to click the share button. You saw how I did that? I want to share it on my own timeline. Are your thoughts getting you in trouble? Let's talk about solutions. And I'm going to post it. Now I can show you in a minute. I'm just going to close this. And I'm going to go to my own timeline. See, here's my name right here. So if I click on that, it brings my timeline up. And there it is. And there's Joel's post. So now I could come here and love my own post. There we go. All right. So let's go back to Joel Therien. Since I learned to type. And see how we're doing here. And here's the post. All right, we're up to 25 shares, 46 people have liked it. And that, you know, we've got more comments here. So good stuff. You guys are doing great. Keep doing it. Oh, you're on the phone, Tony? So, Tony, make sure that when you get home later, you go and do that, okay? That you go and like that, find a post on there and like it, comment, and share. So did you see how, I mean, that didn't take us very long, did it? Even with our little hiccups. So just let me get the link again. Well, actually, I had just, it's already in, whoops, in my memory. So there's the link to Joel's post. So you can go there and you can like it, you can comment, and you can share it on your own wall. So make sure you do that, okay? Awesome. Good stuff. So that's all you want to do 4 times a day. You find a different post. Now, I've had people say, what if there's no new posts? And I mean, Joel does a pretty good job of getting posts there all day. But if there's doesn't seem to be a new post, then go and find a comment that's there. Go and find an older post and find a comment that you can like and comment on, right? Well, you know what, Melvin? When you're eating a whole elephant, it gets really difficult. But if you break it down into simple steps, it gets easier. And you know what? Thank you that you keep coming to the calls, because the more you hear it, the more it makes sense, right? Yeah, comment on a comment. That's right. I'm going to come out of desktop sharing. Come back to our presentation and make sure that we're all on the same page. Are we all on the same page? My presentation seems to be a little stuck, but that's okay. I went to the end to come backwards. All right, so let's go over our core commitments to make sure that you really understand. Okay, Rahima, thank you for being here. The link for the webinars, if you catch me on Facebook, I can get you the link. I have posted it. Let me go back. I can go ahead for you. Just a minute, Rahima. Okay, we're going to go ahead for Rahima, and then we're going to come back. There's the link for the webinars. So it's gvoacademy.com/live ? ID = your username. Okay, so very simple. You want to mark that down. Write it down real quick. Let me know when you have it. Because I want to spend the last few minutes here talking about these core commitments and make sure that you really understand what to do. And then I want you to really think about applying this everywhere online, because you can go to other fan pages that you like, or you get notice of them. Facebook gives you notice of everything that's going on. And you can go there and do the same thing. You can like, comment, and share. And when you share things on your own timeline, you can include a link to something, whatever you want to include, as long as it's applicable to what you're posting. You want to be careful that if you're including a website link in your posting, that it's applicable to what you're sharing. Otherwise, people are going to think you're just posting stuff to get attention, to get people to click your link. Does that make sense? All right, so let's talk about your daily core commitments. So number 1, you're going to do this 4 times a day. It takes 5 minutes, not even. So you're going to like or love a post. Joel's posting there. There's pictures and different things, videos. Find something and post. Comment on it and make sure it's a real comment. All right? You saw what we did tonight. It doesn't take long to make a real comment, okay? You can all make a real comment. And let me tell you, if you're having trouble thinking of what to say, you ask somebody, how would I comment on this? There's lots of people out here that would love to help you. And then share. And when you share it on your wall, you can include your link. When you're sharing it elsewhere, don't. Okay? Do that 4 times a day. at facebook.com/Joel F. Therien. Got that? That's part 1 of your daily commitments. And you do that 4 times a day. And then once a day, and you can do this more often if you want, because the group is fun to go to. It's good to check in there and see what everyone's doing and congratulate people who are having success. You can go there and you can love and comment on posts that are in the group. And you can create a post. You can share a picture or a quote, something motivational. If you're having a challenge, post your question in the group. You'd be surprised at how quickly someone will answer it. And that's right, Curtis. You're going to share it on your own fan page or on your own timeline. So you watched when I went in there. I shared it on my timeline, not my fan page. So you can share it on your own fan page if you have one, and you can share it on your timeline. Those are 2 different things. Okay? Make sense? So we've got the group. So the group is designed for you to get questions answered, to get the help that you need, and to engage with other people, to just become part of a community. That's what it is. It's a community of like-minded people, right? Isn't that what we're doing here? We're getting our minds in the right frame of mind. We have to be thinking right in order to generate the right results. If you're out there posting and thinking, oh, I'm going to do this for a little while, but you know, I'm just not, I don't know. I don't really think, I don't know. Timeline seems spammy. Curtis, did you watch me share Joel's post? I didn't include my link on Joel's, but often I do if it's applicable. And I'll say something like, you know, join me, you know, find out how you can get involved too. Click here. And I'll include my fan page link. You can do anything on your own wall. If people don't want to read your post, they can unfollow you, or they can, you know, not be your friend. Your wall is your wall. You can do anything you want on your wall. But what you want to make sure that you're doing on your wall is offering value. Okay, so if you're including your link, make sure it's applicable to the post. Does that make sense? The rule is something like 75% motivational, personal stuff, and 25% business stuff. But, you know, including your link is really dependent on the post. So use your head a little bit. If you're not sure, ask. Any questions? We've got a few minutes here if you guys want to wrap up tonight. Any questions? Anything I can help with? Or applicable to your brand. That's right, Don. Just make sure that whatever link you are including is applicable to whatever you're posting. Okay? Any questions? You guys are an easy audience tonight. Mindset. Positive mindset. So I'm curious. Let's spend the last 10 minutes here. I'd like to know, what do you do every day? How can you tell if we can advertise on a group? The groups tell you, Arlene, the groups tell you if you can advertise or not. Let me go into desktop sharing quickly here, and we'll go and post in a group. All right. So I need to... No, that's not the one I want. Bear with me, guys. I'm just looking for my fan page ad. No. I thought, oh, there it is. All right. I get paid to comment on and share your posts. You can too, and it's even free. Check it out before it's too late. So that was one that we had in our group. I'm just going to copy that one. All right, we're in desktop sharing. And I'm going to go over here. I'm just going to click on home. Now, I belong to some groups, so I'm going to scroll down the left, and you'll see in Facebook they have a list that says groups. Okay? So I'm going to click more. close this. Now these are the groups that I belong to. I can create a group. I can search, see, discover. I can go search for groups. But these are ones I already belong to, and I have some groups that I can advertise in. So here's one, free advertising. If I mouse over, this one has 1,300 members. I have some. Here's this one has 23,000 members. So if I click on this, I am already a member of this group. All right, but if you found this group, you would just click here and join. Now it tells you the rules here, right? So I don't see any rules here, but the rules would be listed here. But you can tell that this group is for advertising. All right, that's free online classified ads. That's what this is for. So if I come here and I want to start a discussion, or I can say I'm selling something, but I'm going to start a discussion. Whoops. And I'm going to paste that ad. I get paid to comment and share on your post. You can too. There we go. And I'm going to post it. Now I know somebody was asking, well, how can we find groups? So we're going to come back over here to our groups. Posting is easy. Now I'm also going to come back to that group because I might post a comment on a couple posts, because that's also important. What is our time like? All right, so I'm going to click on Discover. So remember I clicked on groups. I'm going to click on Discover. So here's friends. These are groups that friends belong to. So this is a multi-level marketing group. If I mouse over, it tells me, welcome to multi-level marketing. I can go and look it up. Make money from home with networking. It's a closed group. So read first. So it's about, you can post your business there, but you got to read the rules. We got different, if I come down here, there's more groups, parenting, education, sports. I can search. So I come up here, there's topics, right? Professional networking groups, business. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. All right, so we can go here and you can search through. There's lots of suggestions. I know I'm going through these fast, but I mean you can come through here and you can search for ones that are advertising groups. So I could go up here, I could go advertising groups. Whoops. I should learn to spell, because Facebook doesn't like it when you don't spell things properly. So I could search. So here we go. So if I go to advertising groups, it brings up, these are groups that I already belong to, and there's public groups that you can find. So it's easy to find groups. Now I want to come back to my groups. Sorry guys. I'm just going to click the home button because I clicked too many buttons and now I'm off on a different place. There we go. My groups. I want to go to one of these groups because remember I said we can apply the strategy that we're using. Alright, so let me find one of these groups that I was advertising. So this one has, here's work at home affiliates. We're going to go here to this group. I'm not in desktop sharing again. Alrighty. See, it's a good thing I have a partner here. Oh, there we are. We're back. In groups, you can include your link, David, if they allow it. Okay, so if it's an advertising group, they always show their rules. All right, so they'll let you know whether you can post or not. So here is a helping others create wealth. So people are advertising. Okay, so here's, always remember that your present situation. So Donna's not advertising. She's posting a quote. I like that, so I'm going to like it. And your present situation is not your final destination. You can always choose a different direction. Okay, so I posted a comment. Now, if I really like this, I could actually share it. All right? I could share this on my wall, and just because I like the picture. But what's happening here is I'm in an advertising group and I'm just commenting. And I'm going to come down here, copy and paste income, attention marketers, earn big commissions. Now, if I wanted, I could come here and I could comment and say, this sounds like a great opportunity. Is it really working for you? Right? Here's a $1 billion sports app. All right, so here we have Nutrim Waist Trainer. What's this? Brand new Aka Matcher. Wow, there's not a lot of stuff on here. Everything is worked out and found for you. I don't know. So as you can see in some of these advertising groups, what stands out is something different, right? So here's in a different language, something to do with Google AdSense. So here's something that's different. You know, this, I mean, he's advertising, but it definitely stands out. So you might want to comment on things like this. Here's something else that stands out. You know, people are posting things that stand out. And you can do the same. So let's come back to the room. I just want to know if that helped. Somebody wanted to know where to find groups. Groups are very big, and it's easy for you to get involved in groups. Now, what you want to be, what you want to be careful of is that you're not getting involved in too many groups that are not producing for you. Okay. Try to get to I try to get to my last slide here so I can wrap things up. There we go. All right, the recordings, Bob, are right down here in the shared file folder. They should be in your Pure Leverage back office as well. I know that they get uploaded there. But there's a shared file folder here, and each week when we have a new recording, I change the file. So you'll see a file there in the shared file folder that's called GVO Training Videos, and that's where you'll find the videos. And as soon as I get this recording up and loaded, I will include the link in there as well. Okay, good stuff. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate you. Now I'm going to be away on vacation for the next 2 weeks. I may be here for a call on the 18th. I'm being optimistic. Okay, we're going away for a couple of weeks, going to see my son and our little granddaughter. And I'm always optimistic when I go there, and she wears me out, and I have no energy to do training. But if the opportunity arises and I'm available to do a call on the 18th, I'll be here. Otherwise, I'm going to see you on the 25th. I'm going to miss you guys, but I'm going to enjoy my vacation, and I'm going to encourage you to stay focused, because I can promise you that every day, even on vacation, I'm going to be doing my core commitments, so I'm going to challenge you to do them too. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. We'll see you when I'm back. Have a great summer. And classes will still be going on, okay? Joel will be here entertaining you and educating you, so make sure you show up, because that's really a big part of this business, is showing up. So we'll see you guys. Have a great summer. See you in a couple weeks.